Okay, and now I am gonna do my concealer. So the concealer that I use, and I use a whole bunch of different ones, but this is the one that I always go for, is the Tarte Creaseless concealer, and the color that I use is 455 Tan Deep Sand. I'm gonna do two different eyes to show you what I'm doing. If I feel like I get a bit darker under here when I haven't slept, because it definitely gets darker, I'll use an orange concealer. I cannot find my orange concealer, my color corrector, so I am just gonna do a little hack and use a orange lipstick. This one is called Morange and it's by MAC. So if you wear orange lipsticks and you have dark circles, you could double up with this. So I'm going to do one with just the Creaseless and then the other eye, because this is the eye that is a little bit darker and this is a little bit lighter. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So I am going to do this. So this is how I do my concealer. I just use it straight off the bullet. And I'm quite rough with my concealer because I need coverage. This is a very full coverage concealer. It's heavy. So that's that part applied. And then I use my Real Techniques. This little guy here is my concealer brush, and it was from a collection and it's 305. So what I do is I'll give it a minute to just kind of absorb into my skin, because I like my concealer to look like it's my skin color. I don't like it too light and I don't like it too dark. So if you give it like a minute or two just to kind of work with your oils around your eyes, it's going to sit a lot nicer and it's going to look like your skin, and you're going to have real even coverage without it looking really cakey. And I find this concealer can be quite cakey. I like to just press in. I don't like to disturb my concealer. Like, I don't want to blend it too much, because I feel like in 30 minutes or so, once I've put my powder, and I'm going to use a little bit of powder, it's going to blend really nicely. By the time I've left the house, it will just look really even and covered. So, and then I like to just take it in here. I don't really like to put concealer on my eyelids because I feel like it makes my eyelids look even more, it makes them get really oily, even with powder. So I just save my eyelids for eyeshadow. So that's that part, and see, it already looks really good. And if you have a little bit more darkness in here, you can just do a little bit here. Okay, and then I'm gonna use this orange lipstick, and I'm just gonna very little there, just a little smidgen. And then I am going to go in with my concealer and do a couple of dots. And then I just want to blend it. A better way you could do this is actually put the product on the back of your hand and work from the back of your hand, but this works for me too. So the orange is going to just neutralize all that dark blue grey that you have under there and just brighten it up without it looking ashy. When that's done, this side looks amazing with the orange concealer. I mean, this side looks okay too, but this side definitely looks better. And then when I've done that, I am going to go in with my Fenty Pro Filter Banana powder. The colour is banana. And then I'm just going to use my brush. This powder comes with like a little puff thing, but I don't like to use that. So I'm just going to get a little bit. And then you want to set your concealer before it does that creasing, because, you know, you don't want to go and set your, you don't want to wait too long. You want to go ahead and set it, because once it creases, you're actually going to just be setting a crease in there, and it's really hard to unset your crease. And now you can do this however you do it. I know some people use a sponge, a beauty blender. This is the way I do it. And then this side. And that is my concealer. This takes a whole of like 5 minutes to do. And I definitely recommend getting Morange so that you can use it as a lipstick and a concealer. I think it works really well. And I am all about using as less products as I possibly can to achieve a maximum look. I have been known to use a lipstick for my lips, concealer, eyeshadow, and blush, because I really don't like to carry a lot of stuff around. Concealer is Tan Deep Sand, and it's the Tarte Creaseless Concealer, this one right here. And then the Fenty Pro Filter Powder in the colour Banana, my favourite. This was recommended to me by my friend Jayani. She's amazing, makeup artist in England. We used to work together in MAC, and she was my bridesmaid, and I love her. She has all the best tips. And that's it for the concealer. I hope that it helps. I'll see you soon. Bye.